Social media, it's just wild.
It has changed just as much as the zoo has in the past 10 years, and it brought me back to the zoo in 2013 when my position was created. I've been working here consecutively for about 14 years now, and I've been a member all 32 years of my life. If you haven't been in a while, it will not look the same. Have you seen our new sea lion habitat? Gotta get a selfie. And thinking about how audiences have changed over the years, I kept thinking about how social media is being used today and how accessible it is. It has evolved into our identities, our own identities, whether we're seeking an identity, whether we're building a brand, owning a business, sharing our voice, sharing a message, faking it to make it, or even sabotaging an identity. Social media started off as something so simple, and it's since evolved into something so complex. Anymore, it's not official till it's Facebook official, or social media official, really. Oh, gotta get another selfie. What started out as a nice to have, or even a nice not to have at all, has evolved into a must have, especially as a business, but even as a person, despite the credibility that it may carry from time to time. If you don't have it or you don't speak up, posting valuable content, valuable messaging, you'll get lost in the shuffle. Businesses are navigating through the noise just as much as we are, just a little differently. Come on, let's go. There's no one-size-fits-all strategy. Do we do it organically? Which platforms do we use? Do we use paid advertising, paid partnerships, branded content, paid anything? Do we fundraise? Depending on your goals and as the algorithms change, it's gotten significantly more difficult to reach your audience and drive business results as a business via social media. And all we can do is keep trying. Our voices are more amplified than ever before, especially with more users, more platforms, and how our world is changing. By the way, did you know, unlike the African lion and other large cats like those you might find here at the zoo, the cheetahs, they don't roar, they actually chirp. Come visit us sometime and give a listen. Thinking back to when Facebook first started, social media and traditional media, they were not nearly as synonymous with one another as they are today. Now, they complement one another, with social media taking precedence. Traditional media will report the news. In tandem with social media is probably going to end up reporting that news first. Social media also ignites conversation, evolves the conversation, evolves the coverage. Stories are more developing than ever before. As far as competition goes, there's a lot of noise out there. With social media as our pedestal, we can become experts overnight. We can get noticed. Social media is very accessible and it's free, just like many of the apps out there that we can use to create visually interesting and engaging content. As a zoo, we use social media to build our membership base, to drive our revenue goals, and to influence others to care about the natural world. While we all operate separately, we seek to be experts in our industry and to have a significant social media following to go along with it. We're all working together toward the same goals under the same umbrella. That is the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. For us, it's all about getting people to care. We would have more detractors than anything, urging others to relinquish their support of the zoo. Animals, they belong in the wild. If you ask our staff, we agree too. But humans, a better example to think about might be the health and fitness industry. Especially during the virus, as gyms closed and with mandates in place, who do we turn to get our fitness fix? To release stress, to exercise. We turn to social media. Even before the virus though, up-and-coming fitness instructors were taking to social media to get their start. Take Kayla Itsines, Australian fitness instructor, for instance. She got her big break on Instagram just simply by sharing her clients' transformation stories. Then she got noticed, people started talking, and now, more than 12 million Instagram followers later, not including Facebook and Twitter, her own blog, and her own fitness app, she's developed an empire. Then comes the concept of fake news and the negative audience that comes along with it. Trolls and hackers. By the way, This is really happening behind me. The old sea lion pool, it's gone. What's real? Is this credible? Who do we believe? We share so much on social media. And how many times have we used Facebook to log into other accounts? How many times have we received phony Facebook requests? How many times have we seen trolls commenting on our news feeds? How many imposter accounts have we seen out there? As the zoo, we've seen a few on Instagram, even just of our own zoo. It all comes down to human connection and driving engagement, using compelling and visually interesting content to break through. As for the audience, it's all of us. Happy Omaha 2020, everybody. Hope you come to the zoo sometime.